Yeah, that's good. It's good enough.
All right. You having fun yet?
Yeah.
Are you having fun? Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
All right. Let me try this out. Special guest tonight at the art show at the library. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Brianna Bennor.
Correct.
AKA the Athena.
That's right.
Thanks to this interview. Thank you for this interview. Last year I saw you on the documentary on CBC with Eugene Mendoza, The Dream, which I followed up on an interview with The Dream, graffiti art that changed the city.
That's right.
You were on it. That's why you're here today. Right? By you and hopefully Dirk's and the next one and that one.
Yeah.
And hopefully me. Teach me how.
All right. Amazing.
Anyways, graffiti is an organic evolution of people interacting with their environment, a sense of home. Art is a coping mechanism. In the documentary, your favorite thing is paint. Why is bugs in your paint?
I'm very fascinated with snakes. I find them to be very sinister, and they're very kind of prohibited to being kind of like the outcast. Also, too, I like the concept of like little kids playing with bugs, like back in the day, and like like to see how big we are as human beings and how small those bugs are. I wanted to take those bugs on 29 Park and I wanted to enlarge them and make them larger than life.
Oh wow!
I wanted to show the concept to seeing how beautiful the actual transition of evolution is in terms of like who we are as beings on planet Earth. And that's what I do. I love Mother Earth. I love nature. I'm big on that. I love people, and I just love the community and the city of Windsor, and in fact all cultures. So
I love your art.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. My art loves you.
So thank you.
Yeah.
How do you sketch your image before you begin a work project? Say, there's a wall. I want you to do that wall or that wall, and I say anything. You leave an open canvas. What would you?
Well, how it all originated.
Do.
How it all originated from me was I had a little bit of trials and tribulations as a child growing up. I had a little bit of an abusive home. What happened to me was I was kind of barricaded in my room. I wanted to escape reality, so I ended up drawing hockey stickers about this size, and I enlarged them. And I was in my room for hours on end. My mom would come knocking on the door, and she'd come in and she'd say, "Brianna, what are you doing?" And I'd say, "This is what I'm doing. Like I'm drawing," and I could draw forever, and I did such a great job. Then I ended up taking my skills and I ended up applying myself to the University of Windsor. So I went to study for my Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Windsor for 4 years, and then they taught me how to enlarge something from yay big to large scale. So say I have a composition, like not a composition, but say I have a reference photo that I can work from. If somebody says, "Can you take that and can you put that on this wall?" I would say no problem. So what I would do is I'd scale up the wall, I'd look it up, and I do kind of like measurements per se, and I would just kind of like wing it in terms of my peripheral vision of how I would see, everything to be. Sometimes you make mistakes. Mistakes are good. They teach you how to learn and to grow. So that's it. You know what I mean? You just kind of go with it. I was educated from a child when I was 9 years old, and I just progressed and moved up along the way. So I would just take a pencil and a pen or a marker, and I would just sketch everything out and go from there.
As they say, doodle, right?
Yeah, I would just doodle away.
Okay. Do you have any walls you can access and paint? Is there some other project coming?
Well, I just did Meet Casitas in the summer, which is located on Wyandotte Street. I did a few other murals with Asaph Moyer and another artist as well. And we did another one. I did one in Les Bronx Road. As for any murals that are coming up, it's winter time. It's kind of cold. You can still paint in the winter time, but nothing as of yet. I think there's a mural coming up that they're taking incentive to seeing if I could be that artist to paint a mural in a new cafe that just opened up downtown. Unfortunately, this is all brand new. I don't even know the name of the cafe. It was just brought to me recently, so I'm gonna dabble around with that and check it out.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. We'll see. Indoor, outdoor.
Who are you influenced mostly by? What artist?
What artist? Oh.
For the murals and for painting in general.
It all started with like Miss Van and Dondi, graffiti street artists, Dondi, Miss Van, Fafi, when I was growing up. And then as I got older, I was more accustomed to local artists like Denial, Dirks. There's a couple other artists along the way that I was inspired by, but it was just kind of like dabbling around with social media. So you just kind of look on social media, you take a look, and you kind of get a vibe as to seeing what you like, and you go with it, whatever kind of like is geared to your heart.
One other question. Who was Curse that did their graffiti on Windsor area? It was well known around the Windsor area.
Well, he's actually a friend of mine. I have no problem with him per se. I think he's a really great stand-up guy. I just believe that he was just trying to experiment with the city, and I know that he did some things that were illegal and that weren't really too good and geared towards the city and the community, but he learned from that, and he's kind of like dabbling around with different things, and he had a really cool art show at Fog, which was really awesome, really large scale work and smaller size as well. I believe he's got a studio space located in the city, and he's working out of the studio right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think about DALL-E 2, a software, how it's run by artificial intelligence that depicts any picture you type in or talk to it? For instance, if you were to say a horse on an astronaut on a horse, what do you think that that's going with AI as far as the hand-free artists? Where do you think that's coming from?
So what happens is you just kind of like say like a name or an object. And
anything you say, if you download the program, I think it's on your phone, DALL-E 2. If you say an art person at a gallery, and it'll do a bunch of. What do you think that's going?
Anything that in terms of social media and networking and online can either be yay or nay. It could work for you or it doesn't have to work for you. It could be something in terms of social media that will be in the eye of something good for you or something bad. Where there's good, there's bad. Good or bad, it's all good. So you take it with a grain of salt. I think that it could be beneficial for the community. It could be beneficial for the people. If you want to get inspiration, stuff like that. But when it comes down to the backstory of like information about people, we don't know if it's the truth. So I can't really I can't put all my eggs in one basket.
Okay.
Because I don't know too much about it.
Where can people find you on the social media?
You can find me at athenadesign.art, or you can go briannabennor.com.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Before we go, describe Athena.
Describe Athena. So my middle name is Athena. I'm Greek. My name is Athena, which is the Greek goddess of wisdom. She's very, very sensitive but domineering, very intelligent. Her intellect is very prominent, very sociable, humble, loving, kind, generous. Loves color, as you can see, but loves a good challenge, and really appreciates people and the human eye.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
That is a beautiful portrait of you.
Thank you.
What's the skull though?
Well, I about 5 years ago, I suffered with mental illness. So I had, when the inflation rate went up, everything kind of went a little sky high. So I had anxiety and depression. Yeah, because of that, it really took its toll on me. I lost a few good things that were in my life.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've learned from it, and I could be a good advocate for people that suffer with mental illness. And so what happens is like skeletons in the closet, and like look into the darkness, and like seek within, and you shall find. So that's what that was, and I actually have that on my my arm right here. Yeah.
So you sketched that out, and the tattoo artist put that on there?
Yeah, Aaron
or
James.
You did yourself?
Aaron James. No, Aaron James did, yeah. He's a great artist, phenomenal artist. He did a great job on my arm. I can't wait to get my snake tattoo on this one.
What's your next tattoo?
The snake tattoo.
Snake tattoo?
Yeah. So like snake is like
Athena tattoo?
Well, yeah, representation of fertility, sexuality, rebirth.
What colors?
I'm gonna let him go with it. Like he's got this really cool.
So he's the artist.
He's gonna be the artist. I'm giving it all to him. I'm letting him design it. So yeah, he's gonna go like neon, all kinds of really wild colors, and like I'm just really excited to see what he's got in store.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hope to have you on the next time.
Yeah, thank you
we'll
so
do
much.
an art show or something.
That would be amazing.
I
Yeah.
would love to have you on again.
Right on.
And the rest of them, we'll get back, maybe do a Zoom call.
It would be amazing.
With all of them, I'd like to do
Oh,
that.
I would love that.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Remember, plug and play productions. Please add, subscribe, and hit that notification. You'll see more of Athena's art. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! Cut! All right, here we are with Athena describing her special talent, the artist, graffiti artist that changed a city. Welcome, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having me. Alright, so you'd like to know about this piece. This piece originated from an exhibition show called Asylum. It's an exotic art show that was held at Villains, downtown Windsor. The reason why I chose this position is because it's a position well liked by myself. It's something that I took to my heart, and I represent something in terms of sexuality that I felt the connection with a man and a woman, or same sex, doesn't matter. What I came to find was that it's the prominent erection that comes into the woman and that allows that feeling of dominance and that bold feeling of, you know, grabbing somebody's hair and pulling on it and yanking it and foreplay and all that jazz.
Wow. I really like it.
We might have to cut off.
A steamy cut. Let's do a cut on here. Hold on a bit. Okay, the next one. Let's change the topic here.
Okay, we want me to just.
Oh my God! I forgot to press record again. I am so hyped, man. All right, sorry.
All right, so this is a huge influential man, Nelson Mandela, very dear to my heart. He took the world by storm when he, he portrayed his love and his heart to the community, to the people, to the world, nationwide. And he started at a young age. This was actually a commission from two people that were dear to my heart, and they wanted to have this in their yoga studio. So that's what I did. I created a Nelson Mandela here with geometric shapes, something that I'm very fond of and known to do. So I just wanted him to be in the likeness of all mankind, to being happy and to showing that grace.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to put them on the tripod because my arm kills me.
All right.
And it's a shaky thing. So if we can just do this now, and I'll take another take. Because I forgot to press record, but it's funny where I'm going off.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know.
He's got it.
You got it on yours?
This is kind of like a port news steady cam.
Oh, okay.
Because it keeps it from jittering and whatnot.
So you're recording from that one as well? Okay. We might have to exclude the first one, eh?
Athena.
Yes.
There we go. Anytime you're ready.
Alright, so this one right here is very dear to my heart. It started when I went to the dark night of the soul. I ended up going through a state of depression, anxiety in my life. I had to come to terms with the darkness within and to find out what things were bothering me and coping methods. And so what I did was, you seek and you shall find. You go into the darkness, skeletons in the closet, just kind of seeing things eye to eye. You know what I mean? Like looking at them straight up, you know? So that's what I did. I was geared towards that. I was so fond of it that I got a tattoo on my arm of it as well. It was a time in my life about 5 years ago where I suffered from mental health. I'm very honored to be experienced with that in my life because it's made me a lot stronger today, and I would love to be an advocate to talk about it to other people that are suffering. So this is a huge piece for me. It's aerosol and acrylic on canvas.
Beautiful. And the final. Forget it not. Me not.
Yeah, forget me not. So forget me not. So this is like a kind of like a knockoff in terms of like relationships. You know, like this is Marilyn Manson. This is him putting a gun to his head. It's really iconic in a sense. It's kind of like Comic-Con. You know, like the dark, like villains and heroes, the dark, sinister. world, you know, so he's putting the gun to his head, forget me not. He's talking in terms of his relationship with his girlfriend. You know, he's had about enough, but he can't get her off of his mind. And right down here it says Brianna, Athena, Bennor, which comes out as a wrecking ball.
Oh,
You know, on the other side, see how you got the ball coming in?
yeah.
So he's kind of like exuberating mental stress, agony, anxiety, stuff like that. But in the same breath, he's like, forget me not. Like, he doesn't want you, but in the sense he's drawn to you. So Marilyn Manson's a very dark, sinister character. He's a really prominent musician in
Yes.
the human eye.
Alternative rock.
Alternative rock, for sure, yeah. So he's really cool.
Shock rock.
Yeah, shock rock. Yeah,
It's like
so,
some of your paintings. It's shock rock.
yeah, they'll take you for a spin.
Yes. Thanks again
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
you and displaying your beautiful art
Oh, thank you.
that changed the city.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
And
it.
I'd love to see you more and have you back.
Oh, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.